Today, we're going to talk about my story, why I became a content creator, and for me to dive into what it really took to get to here. I started making content 9 years ago, but the real reason I started making content, we have to go way back. Growing up, PewDiePie, let me tell you, man, the one great thing about PewDiePie is he made games feel like magic. He made them so much more fun than what they really were. And you gotta understand where I came from, guys. My family did not have a lot of money, meaning I did not get every game that came out. I had the smallest game library out of my whole friend group. So watching someone make more fun out of a 7 out of 10 game was like the most awesome thing in my eyes. And another creator that I watched a lot as a kid was Smosh. I think the one thing that I was fascinated by Smosh was they made the most unique dumb stuff known to man. I just fell in love with the creativity of the jokes and just overall just the originality of it. You know, watching them growing up, it made me think, I really want to do this. Not only make content, I really want to entertain. And I want to create stuff out of nothing. I want to be the person to give someone some escape. So that's why I started making content at a young age. I originally started on Twitch.
Oh, God, I missed. Oh. Get out of me. Don't touch me.
And that was the start of me just playing games for fun, just making funny moments. Eventually, I did stop streaming on Twitch, mainly because my Wi-Fi was very horrible. But the truth is, I also didn't love Twitch. There was something there that was just missing. I felt like I was doing the same as everyone else in, you know, the categories, and I couldn't really express myself or create anything really new. That's when I tried YouTube, and that was 4 years ago.
I will kill this fucking butterfly.
But once I started YouTube, I'm gonna tell you guys, it really felt different. YouTube gave me so much freedom, a space where I could be myself, a place where I could create something out of a dumb idea I had. Each day, I just started focusing on making my videos better, making newer ideas. I just kept doing that system over and over again. And overall, my quality has improved from when I originally started. And that was when I also started to see some growth. And that's when I began to start learning how YouTube works, the algorithm and how it functions, and what it means to truly succeed as a creator. But then slowly but surely, the algorithm started to change. Suddenly, success wasn't about what you loved making. It was more about making stuff that you know people will watch, copying off one another, and just following the trends. And I really struggled to adjust. And I originally thought in the beginning of this year that this year was supposed to be my year. I mean, I got monetized. I have been working for this goal for over 3 years. I told myself, all right, one more strong push. But then to no avail, nothing happened. No momentum, no spark. And that's when I started to feel empty, truly broken. I kept asking myself, why me? Why isn't this working? So I decided to do what everyone else in the content field would tell you. Try harder. And I tried even harder. I got up earlier. I kept on trying at it. And I pushed as hard as I can. And that's when I started to make things that I knew would get views. Not stuff that I fully agree with or that I thought was right, but I just knew I needed that one spark to keep pushing it. So I decided to do what everyone else does. Chase trends, do whatever is hot, follow the algorithm. And to believe it or not, we saw some momentum, but in the end, it was still nothing. That's when I truly started to feel stuck, lost at a point, until one day I looked up and I just didn't feel myself. I wasn't mad at the numbers anymore. I was mad about who I'd become this year. I really hated gaming. Gaming wasn't fun anymore, which I thought would never happen. I always used gaming as an escape. It wasn't the joy that I saw when I watched PewDiePie videos anymore. Gaming just felt more about analytics. It became reviews, rankings, judgment, pressure, and I just truly hated the whole thing. And that's when, near the end of this year, burnout hit. I didn't know what I wanted anymore. Did I not like YouTube anymore? Deep down, I knew that was wrong. I knew I still loved YouTube. I loved making videos. I had to ask myself, do I still want to keep trying at this dream? Do I need to push even harder? But again, what was the point? I tried copying everyone else. That didn't work. I tried making my original ideas. That didn't work. It seems like nothing was truly working anymore. And I just felt stuck. So I decided to step back, really. I stopped grinding full time, you know, the usual like 12 to 15 hours I usually put in. I just decided to do like 4. I stopped being full time and I decided to be part time. I needed space from YouTube and all the noise around social media. I truly needed my space. And then one day, I was talking to a buddy. We were just chatting about anime and games. Then he told me everything going wrong in his life. His van broke down. Water heater broke. His phone died and he couldn't get it fixed. I felt bad. And then he said, hey man, it can always be worse. So the best thing I could do is just smile and just keep on going. And that's when it hit me. I realized the problems I created for myself weren't actual real problems. I was lucky compared to what other people are dealing with. Being obsessed with making the biggest video ever by copying other people and trying to make my video better than theirs so people can click on it. That in reality, I forgot how blessed I am to even have this as my problem. And then I did some reflecting. I remembered my younger self, the kid who just streamed for fun, the kid who just wanted to make people laugh, the kid who dreamed of creating something out of nothing. That's the person I should be making proud. Not the algorithm, not the success, not the fame, not the money, just my younger self. So that's when I decided I needed to make a change. So for now on, I'm creating content for the joy of it, for the love of it. Even if it means taking the harder route, even if it means making the most random content ever. At the end of the day, I'm blessed to even be able to do this. So I'm gonna treat it like a blessing. For everyone who's been following me on this journey, thank you. I really mean it. But it's time for me to make a change. From here on out, I'm making content I actually want to make. A game from 1998? Sure, why not? A random rant video that I just thought of the day of? Absolutely. Something random that happened to me on a Tuesday? Why not? This channel is going to have the most variety known to man because I'm not doing it for the fame or the money. I'm doing it because I love creating content. I want to go back to what I originally wanted to do with YouTube. I'm not doing it for trends. I'm not doing it to be number one. Because at the end of the day, creators really need to realize, what do you want to leave when you're done? Do you want to leave with more money? Do you want to leave with more fame? Well, you know what I want to leave with? I want to leave with something good on YouTube. I want to inspire the next generation the right way. I don't need to flex fame or money or copy what everyone else is doing, but to show that you can make it and you could do it your own way. That being the creator isn't about being number one, being the best, being on top. It's about doing what you love and creating something meaningful and unique. So, if you're down for that, stick around. It's only gonna get better from here, and I'm telling you, man, I got a lot of video ideas. Because this is where the fun begins.